So, what's going on, people out there in YouTube land? Been a little while since I've done this whole vlog thing, right? Like a long little while, like it completely fell off. A bunch of things happened since that. And now, here we are, in a different vehicle, kind of like the previous vlogs we've done. As you can see, except a whole world of things changed. Obviously the world's much different than right now, the whole coronavirus, but I'm going to try to have some resemblance of normal life, not just social distancing, quarantine away. Obviously it's important right now, but at the same time, we got stuff to drop off, we got stuff to merchant fulfill out, since that's a big deal right now. Since Amazon restricted a bunch of stuff, I'll talk a little bit about that and kind of what I'm thinking about, what I'm hearing about, and all that fun stuff. So come along for the ride and we will go ahead and get moving. Alright, so we made it over to the location. Let's go check it out, see what's different than the previous location I had before. So obviously things are looking a little different in here. There's a different space, different environment, different everything. So let me show you around a little bit so you can see how things have changed. Alright, so we got our basic, obviously came in from there, walked up, boxes, everything like that. We got two full-on 72-inch tables to help process through things. We got most of some Easter stuff out, cardboard and such I gotta deal with. At some point here we got where all of our labels and stuff like that come in there. We got kind of death pile, return pile. We've kind of adapted and kind of put in 4 pallets right here so we can bring stuff that comes in. Can be set there. Then we can unbox it on table 1, process it on table 2, have it go right back out. So it gives you kind of an idea. It's a lot different than where it used to be at. That's just on one side. Chris has his side. Everything on that side, he does things a little differently, but it all at the end of the day starts down there and works all the way out, and then UPS usually comes through, picks it up there. So partially due to the change of the whole coronavirus thing, I've started doing some merchant fulfilled stuff, but today's merchant fulfilled stuff was because expiration dates were short. I bought some of these, and as you can see, the dates are 5/26/20, so that's not going to fly on Amazon standards, even though those could be sent in with the new coronavirus restriction, essential things, all that fun stuff. So it could be sent in, but right now expiration dates are too short, so I can't. So I did some merchant fulfillment, and I got fulfillment, and I got about 6 or 7 of those due. Plus I got some stuff to go ahead and bring in from the van. So I guess enjoy this time lapse as I figure this all out and do that. All right. You kind of get the idea. I'm gonna have to go through and do another 6 or 7 of those. It's gonna do priority mail it, get it sent in, but put bubble inside of there because it's chips. I want to make sure that they're not gonna get beat up. Priority mail is a little expensive, but it's better than doing, I couldn't fit the chips in there and I wouldn't want to do them there because it might get beat up, even though I could do first class mail and be a little cheaper on that. I'm not gonna do that. We got stuff that came in as you saw in the time lapse. And just gonna continue working on getting these things out, and once those out, I'll give you guys a little bit of an update. So, other than Gary Vee, which is what originally got me started with this whole concept of just kind of documenting processes and stuff, which I started and then obviously fell off, and now I'm getting back on it. Another very influential person would be Peter McKinnon. So it's gonna be my attempt at trying to do one of Peter McKinnon's B-roll, silky smooth buttery thing for the warehouse. We'll see if this makes it. If it does, not sure this could be a routine thing unless you guys really like it. But it's gotta do it. So let's go. So obviously things have really changed with the whole coronavirus thing going around. Amazon restricting things down, really, it's gonna really hurt some people for sure. Kind of my take on all that. It definitely sucks. It's hard, and we will all work through it and continue going on. Right? There's gonna be opportunity in this, whether that's maybe things to be learned from a learning lesson, kind of like, okay, maybe I should have put all my eggs into one category. Like for me, I've been doing a lot of grocery, a lot of health and beauty, a lot of health and wholesale, pet supplies, all that stuff, and most of that stuff can still go in and be alright. The other thing, I mean, so it might be something to think about getting into stuff like that. In the meantime, we can go ahead and do some merchant fulfillment, obviously, which I know a lot of you are already doing that. I also think that once they lift these restrictions down, there's going to be a lot of opportunity and like just things that make people feel good, because we're all kind of stuck inside, away from each other, right? So that could be toys, that could be a video game, that could be a blanket, just depends on what those things are. Me personally, I'm going to be staying away from essential items because we don't know what that looks like right now and what Amazon's going to say about that, right? So like, what's going to be price gouging, what's going to be essential. So I'm kind of staying away from that stuff, like beans and rice. I'm probably not selling that right now. But if someone wants to buy, you know, 3-pack of Skittles or some Easter candy, yeah, I'm definitely going to be selling those at just normal pricing. I'm also going to be looking at Keepa as well to kind of see what the previous pricing was. And if there's a giant spike, I might avoid that spike, especially if it's anywhere potentially essentials, and I'll kind of keep myself down away from that giant price spike. I think that's really it. There's going to be opportunity everywhere. It's scary, it's unknown, but this is the time, right? Like, this is the time to really put on your big boy, big girl pants and solve problems being a true entrepreneur, right? So it's going to be, you know, it's going to be slower, it's going to be harder, but I think at the end of the day, we're all going to be stronger for it. We're all going to have to adapt and change. So, oh, one other thing besides that, that I totally forgot about. Cash flow. I can imagine everything's slowing down, supply chain slowing down, Amazon slowing down. Cash flow is going to be a big deal, so you might not buy that 6 week of supply of things. Maybe you're buying 2 weeks, right? Maybe you're buying 3 weeks, maybe you're buying 1 week to get a feel for what the new velocity of everything is going to be at. So it's not going to be the same, not for a while, but I think there's definitely going to be opportunity. I mean, even in 2009, stuff was still on Amazon. It just matters how much and in what categories, right? So there's still going to be a need for e-commerce, I think even more so. So I think we all are in a great category, great business to be able to figure out things, solve problems, and prosper. So yeah. Anyway, if I didn't say it already in a previous one, I will talk to y'all later and be back over here very, very soon. Alright, peace.